Mistakes happen in all relationships, and when they do, it can be tough for some to forgive. Counselor Dr. Bill Baker is here now to explain moving past the hurt. Easier said than done.
Oh, definitely, Marissa. It is easier said than done. Forgiveness is essential to happiness and health in all human relationships. As human beings, we make mistakes, as you said, and our mistakes, our offenses, cause hurt and harm. And without forgiveness, this hurt and harm will destroy any human relationship. So we must find a way to make forgiveness work.
And in making it work, I know you normally show us a breakdown of the process. What does that process look like for forgiveness?
A simple process, though it's not that simple, involves two important steps. First, the offender makes an apology through which he expresses some kind of regret or responsibility for what he had done. And that apology needs to be clear, sincere, and sufficient to satisfy the offended person. A full apology could involve several important steps. We admit our misbehavior. I did it. We acknowledge personal responsibility. It's my fault. I'm responsible. We accept logical consequences. I'll pay for it. I'll make it up to you. We affirm positive change. I will do better, and here's my plan of action for doing better. And finally, we ask for forgiveness. Would you please forgive me? That's the first step for the offender, through which he expresses fault. The second step is for the offended person to provide an answer, hopefully one in which he or she will say, I forgive you. And any relationship is better when apologies are expressed and forgiveness is extended.
And the offender has to be prepared for someone not to accept that apology.
Sometimes that answer is, no, I choose not to forgive you. I choose not to accept your apology. Those are tougher.
And what do you do in those cases?
Well, in those situations, the offender needs to go back to his apology, be very, very sincere and work through it, and perhaps give the offended person more time to sort of let things, run its course.
Right.
Sometimes time will take care of it.
And it's important to know, too, sometimes you have to forgive yourself before you can get to rebuilding that relationship. And I think a lot of times we forget about that process.
That's true, and that's sometimes hard to do. To improve our ability to forgive, we often have to change our personal belief system, our personal policies about forgiveness. For example, let's suppose I believe that if you're the offender, you should get the justice you deserve and you should be punished. Well, in a relationship, I could change that to a better belief and say, what I prefer to do is extend mercy, that is, not give you the punishment you deserve, and instead extend grace, which is forgiveness, which you need but don't deserve.
Sounds good. That's a lot there. We could go on for an entire hour on this topic, but for people who want more information, the numbers on your screen as well as the website. Thank you so much, Dr. Baker, for coming in.
Always glad to be here, Ms.